There are no words that can convey how thankful I am that our officers and the mother and children they were protecting all made it to see the morning.
Also at 4:30, a violent night in San Jose as two officers get into a gun battle with a man accused of domestic violence. And we continue our coverage of a somber night in San Jose. Two officers shot, as I mentioned, during that gun battle with a domestic violence suspect. One officer still fighting critical injuries at this hour. It all started late last night at a hotel on San Ignacio Avenue in the Santa Teresa neighborhood. Before 11 p.m., police say that the suspect was trying to reach a woman he'd previously attacked while she was hiding in a room with 3 kids. Officers arrived, went up to the 3rd floor of that building, saw the suspect walking away from the room. And today, police revealed this screenshot showing the moment the man pulled a gun out of his duffel bag and then started shooting. Both officers were hit, and a rookie officer was critically wounded. The suspect allegedly jumped from a 3rd-story window to escape. Police say that man, identified as Kevin Broynes, was arrested after being found hiding nearby once other officers arrived. He's said to have multiple warrants that made it illegal for him to have a firearm. He is now in critical condition at a hospital but is stable. Acting Chief Paul Joseph praised the actions of his officers.
Today I am thankful our officers survived a gun battle with a very bad individual and for them stepping into the line of fire to ensure the safety of a mother and her children. I know that I could easily be here delivering very different news today. This outcome is the result of courageous San Jose police officers who answered a call for help and were willing to sacrifice their own lives to save the lives of people they had never met.
Let's go ahead and bring in our Robert Handa, one of several reporters we have following the story for us today. Robert, you are outside of the medical center where that officer is being treated. Do we know how he's doing right now?
Yes, we do, and I've also been on the phone with a number of different people who knew the officers involved here. The officer that has been affectionately called the rookie, because he's basically been there for 1 year, is still recovering here at Regional Medical Center. He has been described as in critical but stable condition, and the chief today said that he is expected to survive. And that is pretty amazing considering some of the things that happened to him. I have been told by sources that he was shot in the upper body, and the bullet traveled down his body past his lungs and so it was a very serious gunshot wound. He was also shot in the knee and the thigh. His partner in that incident is more of a comparative veteran because he's been at San Jose for 3.5 years. He was shot in the shoulder, and that bullet traveled down his body and hit his hip bone. But he was able to recover, and he has been treated and has been released.
Robert, I know you've been in that area all day. What has the scene been like at that hospital?
There have been a lot of police cars, a lot of heavy police presence because they knew these two officers involved. I've been told by different people that know the different officers. First of all, the rookie that they call him is considered extremely compassionate, and they said a very righteous person. They said that he is a San Jose guy, an all-around San Jose guy, possibly raised here, as well as having been a top recruit, they said, and did very well at the academy. And they said he joined law enforcement for all the right reasons. Other police officers are probably checking on their friend, the veteran. He has been described as a very composed person. A number of people said that he was very composed at the scene. Even though he had been shot in the shoulder, he actually treated the wounded officer and applied a tourniquet that actually probably helped save his life. And at one point, he said he didn't actually realize he was wounded because he was so busy helping the other officer. And I've also been told he was the officer who fired back and shot the suspect. So a lot of concern by a lot of officers here today.
Sure. All right, Robert, thank you for that update.